Hi guys, I'm Kyungmi Kim at Korean Institute of Psychoeducation. Today I will fact check for women who are sex-lighted. Sex-lighting is caused by men's sexual desire, and men who adopt sex-lighting do not have respect or love toward women. Women usually feel repulsion when they are demanded to take unfamiliar sexual actions. Then how do women get sex-lighted? Women with normal psychology naturally reject unwanted sexual actions, whether they understand the nature of sexuality or not. Men would be nice and sweet in sexual actions and try to comply with women in normal relationships. They don't even think about sex-lighting, and sex-lighting cannot happen when women have healthy psychology. Sex-lighting occurs when women have dependency on men for love and happiness based on wounds in my mind. There can be two different cases in this situation. One is when women already have many wounds in my mind and have a relationship as a means to treat her wounds. Women naturally try to get attention and consolation from other people when they develop wounds. When wounds are not properly treated and accumulated, women begin to seek sexual attention and consolation. These women try very hard to appeal their sexual attractiveness, or they feel cold about not being sexually attractive. Women never learn that they can generate happiness and sexual happiness on their own during their whole life, so most women think that they need a partner to become happy. They think that their partner will make them happy or unhappy, which makes them believe that they should comply with their partner and develop dependency. Women who have many wounds and have distorted ideas on love and happiness are susceptible to being sex-lighted. Men can just pretend to give them love and attention and demand them to comply with their sexual actions to be loved. The other case is when a man approaches a woman who has healthy psychology, pretends to love her, and gradually destroys the woman's body, mind, and sexuality. All of the man's behaviors negatively affect the woman during their interactions, and both the woman and the man are destroyed in such a relationship. The man would be slow and careful in introducing her to sexual actions that satisfy his own sexual desire. The man may hide his intention until the woman's wounds are accumulated enough to make her develop dependency on him. Then he begins to adopt sex-lighting on her. Men can adopt sex-lighting on women only when women don't have true sex ability. No woman who has the highest sense of self-respect and the healthiest psychology can discern men who approach them with selfish purposes and protect herself from his psychological manipulation, unless she has true sex ability. Women's true sex ability is the ability to understand the operational mechanism of human sexuality and activate their zest mind to generate happiness and sexual happiness on their own. Women who have true sex ability can discern men who destroy women to achieve their own sexual pleasure. They can discern men who approach them with selfish purposes as easily as they can discern women who approach men with selfish purposes, since they understand how human mind and sexuality operate. They have the sense of self-respect and unique charm and don't have to develop dependency on anything, since they can generate happiness and sexual happiness on their own, regardless of their partners and environmental factors. They are not approached by people who have selfish purposes, let alone being destroyed by them. Building true sex ability is the only way for women to get out of sex-lighting in a dating relationship or a marriage relationship. Men who adopt sex-lighting in a marriage relationship are considered to be in a more severe condition than men who adopt sex-lighting in a dating relationship. They are already likely to have intermittent explosive disorder. In this case, the wife is also likely to have destroyed the body, mind, and sexuality with a high level of dependency on the husband, which makes it impossible for her to even imagine getting out of the situation. She may have no ability to live independently and may rather try to stay with her husband. If the wife thinks that she wants to get herself free from the husband's sex lighting, she must treat her post-traumatic stress and build true sex ability. Otherwise, she may be put in danger of being attacked by the husband in her efforts and attempts to leave him. As mentioned before, women who have restored healthy psychology and happiness ability do not become targets of people who have selfish purposes, even if they are their own husbands. Not everyone becomes a target of dating violence, gaslighting, or sex lighting. It is not to say that sex-lighted women are at any fault. Unfortunately, many people suffer from stress and wounds due to distorted ideas about human sexuality, and not many people understand about the operational mechanism of human sexuality. They become perpetrators and victims without even knowing what they are doing. My mind and Zest mind operate in the opposite ways, and the operation of Zest mind is not recognized in the conscious. People damage themselves and others thinking that what they recognize in my mind is all there is. Pleasure is not something bad in and of itself. Also, sexuality is not right or wrong in and of itself. Activating sexuality in a negative way causes powerful negative energy to be generated, and activating it in a positive way causes powerful positive energy, that is the energy of passion, vitality, love, and happiness, to be generated.